Hey coaches, it is your founder of Believe to Achieve, Ashton Breitbach, and I wanted to make a quick video here to kind of talk about having emotional discipline. And we know that objections are going to come up. We know that people are going to say no. And I want to talk to you about how you guys can respond and how to take a moment and think before you respond to somebody, and just to kind of take off all the pressure off of, hey, I need this Success Club point, or I need to make this sale, because ultimately, no, you don't. There are tons and tons and tons of people who need help, and this is why we're doing what we're doing. And again, it's kind of just in our nature to be focused around ourselves and to be focused on the things that we want to do in our business. So it's hard to shy away from all of that. I mean, right? We're in this business. We want to grow our income. We want to become debt free. We want to grow this to be making, an abundance of income for our family. And in order to do that, we need to take the focus off of ourselves and look at them. So emotional discipline is it's the ability to hold on to the clarity of what we're here to do, and to kind of take each and every response or situation that we have, and not just automatically react to it. We need to shake off the doubts and insecurities and step into the truths as to what our business has to offer people and the value that we have to give to everybody else as well too. So for instance, someone, says they can't afford this. Well, there's a few things that come up. Either you're like, no worries, I just wanted to check. And, you shy away from really understanding the value of what we have to offer. And honestly, the biggest value that we have to offer is ourselves. And this is something that I heard: the most valuable gift that you have to offer is yourself. The products that we have, they're great. They're fantastic. Can people lose weight and get healthy and fit on other products? Absolutely. Yes, they can. But what is the most valuable thing that we have to offer? And that is us and ourselves and what we are to them. So number one, if someone says, hey, I don't have the money, I can't afford this right now. If you ultimately just shy away from people and you're like, oh, I completely understand, no big deal, da 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 da. I don't even know what to tell you. You don't believe in the products. You don't believe in what it is to offer, because I know as a coach who had nothing, who dealt with being homeless during this situation of growing my business at one point in time, I know what this business did for me. I didn't have the income to start up this business, but I found a way to make it happen, and I joined as a coach, and I've continued to grow each and every single year. And I know that this could be a blessing to someone. So if they don't have the income for it, my mind automatically goes to, you know what, this is the perfect reason why they need this opportunity in their life. That's just me. That's what I think, and that's what I believe. So it depends on how you think, right? If you're someone who's like, oh, well, yeah, okay, I see you purchasing this and that and this and that, and, yeah, how is that? You went out to eat here and you purchased this shirt and you purchased this purse. Yeah, whatever. It's just an excuse, right? Yes, not the way that you probably want to respond to somebody, right? I don't think any of you guys have done that or whatever, but how we speak and what we say is really going to make an impact on their life. And so one of the things that I want you to do is to, again, step away from everything that you're thinking, every reason why you're doing this, and look at what this business and blessing can be for them, and hold on to the value. So whether you can relate to them or whether you can't relate to them, explain that. So I don't know exactly what you're going through, but I do understand, because I was in a similar situation when I was first presented with this opportunity. So let me ask you this. Where do you want to be a year from now? So that puts the focus on them. Where do they want to be a year from now? Do they want to be in this struggle of not being able to pay for things, of always being in debt, or, struggling just every single day, day to day to day, living their life because they're in pain, or they're overweight, or they don't have energy for their children, because I've been there. So asking them will get down to know exactly where they want to be, where do they want to be? And whatever they tell you, the next step would be to ask them, so what are you doing now to accomplish that? Or what are you doing now to make sure that that happens? Or what are you doing now to ensure that you're going to be at that place a year from now? And right then and there, most people are going to be like, well, I'm not really doing anything. And especially those that are saying that they can't afford it right now. They're like, oh, well, I'm trying to, they always think that there's going to be this magical twist around in their life, or they're going to wish for something and it's going to happen. And that's just not the way that life works. You work hard for the things that you want in life. You sacrifice for the things that you want in life. So for me, I sacrificed going out to eat. I sacrificed things that I wanted but didn't need. And it's just been a complete big journey. So, most people will start to understand that they're not really doing what they need to do in order to accomplish the goals that they want in their life. So that's when you can bring up, so let me ask you this. Would a $140 investment up front be worth having everything that you seek a year from now? Or, would it be worth being that much closer to your goal and everything? And some may say yes, some may say no. And from there, it just depends on, what you want to say to them. And, something that you can bring up is letting them know, hey, I can't promise you that you're going to get those things, or I can't promise you that you're going to accomplish all those goals or be there by taking this leap of faith. But what I can promise you is, with you putting in hard work and putting in the dedication and me being there to support you, you're going to be that much closer to your goals than you will be by doing the same thing that you're doing right now. I have a little step-by-step guide in our Evernote in the Objections that you can take a look at, and that's kind of what I'm speaking to you guys about and everything. So, number one, when objections come up, have an emotional discipline of where you're not going to just jump right into being like, oh, well, da-da-da-da-da. And then take all the focus off of you and put it on them, because this is what we're here to do. We don't accomplish our goals by hitting our success club. We don't accomplish, yeah, that's great. We got our success club. But if they're ultimately not getting the full benefit of it, if they're not transforming their life, if they're not making that transformation as far as with their workouts, or even when people join the business, if you coaches, you aren't accomplishing the growth and everything. Although I can't do these things for anybody, like we can't control anybody, we can't make anybody do anything. If we're not putting the effort that we must, if they're not accomplishing those goals, then to me, Success Club means nothing. The biggest reward is watching them change their lives and seeing what it does. So take a moment, respond, and have belief in what our products have to do, the value. Don't devalue yourself, and don't devalue the products, because they are so worth everything. Hope you guys have a great day.